What's up, everybody? This is Lee. Welcome back to the channel. As always, if you haven't done so, if you have an interest in getting your Mac on in a bigger and better way, click out. Check out my ebook, 10 Easy Hacks for Guys to Get More Sex in the Next 30 Days. The link is in the description below, as well as likely other cool tools, things to help you. Things for your benefit. If they aren't there yet, they will be very soon. Anyway, let's get right to it. Should you get with chicks at the office, at the workplace? Here's the thing. Sad to say that this used to be a wonderful thing. I mean, it was awesome, man. It's a golden era. It's a golden era. And while you can still do that, man, the risk just isn't worth it, man. This Me Too situation, this, heightened sense of sexual harassment type of situation, while has its, benefits, obviously. We're not going to sit up here and say that many of our fellow men have been off the chain for years and years and years. Okay, we get that, and this is the backlash. This is the pendulum coming back the other way, right? But for those of us who were just getting it in because we had consent, man, this sucks, but it is what it is, man. It just isn't worth it, because the consequences of a false accusation, which, by the way, I actually had, I'm gonna tell you about that, but the consequences of things going sour, and you having a sexual harassment mark on your file jacket, is the consequences are just way too severe. So even though in most instances, if you have positioned yourself as the guy that the women in the office all want, even the married chicks, right? You just don't want to risk it, because what happens is it follows you. This is what happens. In many instances, the first thing is your employer will terminate you immediately without having to hear anything. They don't want to hear your side of it. They're going to go based upon her. Okay, is it fair? Hell no, right? But life isn't fair, right? Number two, on your file jacket, they're going to put ineligible for rehire. So what happens is, when you try to get another job elsewhere, and that would-be employer calls up your former employer to get your reference check, they're going to find that on your file, right? And you can't even tell them, well, it's because of a sexual harassment situation, because you're going to be instantly looked upon as kryptonite, right? Yeah, they will not touch it. It isn't fair. It is absolutely not fair. But that's why you just can't risk it. If you absolutely positively have to get it in with a chick at the office now, you need to quit. Yeah, seriously. I mean, if she's worth it to you, if you think that she's actually worth it, you need to either quit or wait until she quits. If she's a receptionist, a secretary, well, a secretary might be there, but if she's somebody who's like doing like basically entry level things, there's a very high likelihood she won't be there long anyway. So if you can wait 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, okay, I'll give you two. I will give you the first example will be of a false sexual harassment claim. years ago, this was probably like 99 or 2000, I was selling cars in a popular southern city, right? And one of the business managers was a female, right? And you know, we had no issues whatsoever. We had never had any type of like sexual conversations or anything. I don't remember any, but we had like never had anything other than just like very pleasant, business oriented interaction, right? One day, in fact, I remember this. It was a Saturday because I remember coming into work Monday. I remember coming into work Monday. I had actually had a very good Saturday. I had made a lot of money that day. And I remember coming in Monday, all, happy, new week and everything. And literally, the first thing that happens when I get there is somebody tells me that the GM wants to see me. So I'm thinking, well, like he wants to tell me, hey man, this was an awesome thing you did Saturday or something like that. You sold a bunch of cars, whatever it was. I get in his office, and he hits me with, so and so claims that you stuck your tongue out at her and leered at her on Saturday. What? I couldn't believe it, man. Could not believe it. And I was like, well, I appreciate you telling me this, but hell no, that didn't happen. So anyway, what happened was he had to file a report and I had to sign it. And nothing happened, but it was kind of awkward because we still had to work with each other. We had other business managers there, but we had to interact. So nothing ever happened. We kind of just like washed it under, the whatever. But but I never forgot it. I never forgot how a woman can just come up with whatever she wants to come up with, and then you as a guy have to be you're accountable for whatever fantasy sexual like, I'll say it like this, whatever fantasy, whatever imaginary situation she has, it doesn't matter. You're going to be held accountable for that, right? So anyway, that was item one. Now, I had another case. This was a girl who worked. So yeah, this was sometime later. This chick was a receptionist at our place of business, right? And she would always give me signs, signals, that type of thing. Well, anyway, at some point I got her phone number or email. Like I came up with some sort of reason to get her email. Well, anyway, at some point when she quit, I emailed her maybe about a couple of months later, right? Emailed her, hey, what's up? Hey, all this type of stuff. Anyway, so then I think I hit her with the, hey, so what's good? We should hang out. And she was down. Hell yeah. She was down. Took her to get, I think, like sushi. Took her out, sushi. We talked for like an hour or something like that. Hotel move, banged it out. It's done. Okay, bang, boom, done. Okay. Now, I could have done that while she was working there, and I knew that, right? But even though I could have, just like I was like, you know what? I just don't want to have her here every day if I've tapped that. You know what I mean? So I just waited, and then knocked it out. So The point is that you can do that, but you really should wait until one of you doesn't work there. Um, and uh, I just want you to like um, recognize that the the risk these days just isn't worth it, because whether it's right or it's wrong, and the likelihood is it is wrong. You never did any, like you never sexually harassed anybody. It doesn't matter. If this is on you, it is on you, man, and like it's gonna be hell trying to like work around that. So just man, keep these chicks at the office at a distance. Keep it business. And even when you can bang it out, don't do it, man. Wait until either you're not there, or she isn't there, or you're both not there. Anyway, that's my video for today. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you hate it, hit the hate button and tell me, Lee, I hate this video and you suck. But whatever you do, subscribe, because it helps the channel grow. And we'll be back with another video soon. I'm out.